Yo, what's going on? It's your guys Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. What's good? We getting ready to hop into Utah week.
Utah week, game week just coming off the bye week. I can't find my water week, but we good. We rolling. What's good? Everybody tap in. Let us know where you tapping in from. I don't think we've done one of these all season. So we're getting an early preview into Utah, Colorado. Then, as you know, we get into the film, break the film down, tell you what we see, and we're gonna roll from there. And yeah, let's get to it.
Shout out to Prophet X for sponsoring the channel.
Prophet X, America's #1 sports prediction market, is a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users play against each other instead of a sports book versus the house. You will almost always get the best price on any spread, money line, total, and player prop since you're playing against other people rather than the book. It looks and feels just like a sports book with way better odds. The Buffs are playing the Utes this weekend. If you like the Buffs straight up, you can take the money line. If you like the Buffs to cover the spread, you can play the spread. If you like the Buffs and the Utes to have score a lot of points or not a lot of points, then you could take the over/under. Profit X gives you the best lines in the space. You can set your own odds too. You make your picks and Profit X takes a small fee from the winner only. Use promo code Buffed and Prime and claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply.
Shout out to Prophet X. Appreciate you sponsoring it. Giving Utah as the Big 12 best rushing attacker, mobile quarterback, and Devin Dampier. What is your single biggest concern about the Buffs run defense this week?
The Buffs run defense. It's the D line. Jeremiah Brown been hooping. Great football. From what their offense is gonna be somewhat similar to last year. I'd assume as long as they have the same offensive coordinator. We watched them last year. I can remember a good amount of what they did last year. And it was a lot of pulls, lots and lots of pulls, a lot of gap scheme. It's a problem. Outside of Jeremiah Brown, the linebackers have not been tracking pulls correctly. What pull is when a lineman goes behind the line of scrimmage and goes to make a block somewhere else. Could be the same side, could be the opposite side. And when you have a pull, so football it's a puzzle piece. On defense, there's these gaps between each lineman and everybody on your defense, or there's someone on your defense responsible for each of those gaps. Now, there's a puller. Pullers usually go to the play side design. So if you have a puller, you ignore your original gap and you go where the puller goes if you're linebackers.
Right.
Pullers override, pullers take you to the football. Now, Colorado has been slow on that. This is not going to be the team to be slow on that on. Other thing is, when you run these power plays, these counter plays, this gap scheme, these are pulls, the rest of your linemen are typically down blocking. Colorado's D tackles get moved a lot. So that's going to create huge gaps if the D tackles are getting moved down and washed down the line, and you don't have your linebackers getting over to where they're supposed to be. So doesn't bode well for that in the running game at all. Now, Amari McNeil, almost like Amari Miller. Amari McNeil, since last, he flashes. Like he has high potential flash plays, but they're not consistent enough. So it's really going to come down to, can he be consistent? And what I haven't seen anyone be consistent with on Colorado's team since last year with Chidozie is being able to stay there and not get moved. So that's down blocks, that's double teams. I have not seen them have a guy that's just going to sit there and refuse to be moved. That is the scary part of that. And that's regardless of who's carrying the ball. That could be quarterback power, that could be running back power, but just it's not a good matchup with that. So it'll be interesting to see how that works.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned more about the D-line.
Overplay college.
You can get that Colorado State job. I think that's paying Norvell like $2 million.
Yeah,
I'd do it for $2 million a year. Being Fort Collins, I don't like the jersey, so
yeah, we had changed the jerseys.
Hate it. Yeah, they get lost looking, not reacting. Wonder if they're going to give more PT to Alex McPherson and London Merritt. I assume so. Yeah, Utah has some great guys in the O-line. How much of that can be attributed to bad communication on the D-line and from the linebackers? Very minimal. the pullers and stuff like that, it's not a communication thing at all. That's a football thing. That's playing fast. That's reacting. The communication isn't a big part of that. There, no communication. Hold your gap. Yep, you get to play. It's that the only communication you can talk about, which we did see last week, we talked about with Jeremiah Brown, is they're doing adjustments and guys aren't lined up in the right technique and in the right gaps. So he's coming down trying to move guys. But outside of that, yeah, it's just playing ball. Yeah, Chidozie was, and I watched everybody. He was one of the best defensive tackles in last year for certain. Speaking of Bully, how you feel about him being back in Colorado? Hey, I think that's a good fit. Still hope he gets his opportunity playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give us an updated depth chart. We can do that. Yeah, position ahead of this and that. I mean, that's something they've kind of started doing recently. Only time you do that is if the offense shifts and then you need to shift your line somewhere, which they struggled with last week. But yeah, how about you, CT? Answer to that question.
I definitely think it's the interior part of the defensive line, and I mean, like you said, Mari flashes, but man, they get moved, and all I hear Des and Patriot talking about how good Utah offensive line is, and the NFL tackles, and I'm just looking at the rush yards they average for. They must be doing it for a reason,
And I don't know who the main running back is, but
we know Wayshawn Parker.
That boy nice. Nice. I have no idea what he's been doing so far this year. He nice. I don't care what. I don't care. The stats say he has -3 yards. Right.
Wayshawn Parker, man. Yeah. So I expect him to run. I expect Utah to want to run it.
Yeah, Wayshawn, he has 60 carries, 358 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sophomore. And he'll catch that too. He got 2 receiving touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, 5 total touchdowns, 450 total yards.
Don't even like none of that. He's almost 500,000. All right, well, we're gonna follow up. Coming off the upset win over Iowa State and a bye week, how confident are you in the team? Because you were just talking about not following in their pools and stuff like that. How confident are you think that Robert Livingston got them boys ready and said, "Hey, we're gonna work on this. We got to get this pools and stuff down." No, not even. Oh, can I get a percentage? You don't think Livingston got them boys not even remotely, boy? No way.
There's no game this year that I felt like they were ready. 0. And I said before the Georgia Tech one, when I say before Georgia Tech, I'm talking April of this year. I said Haynes King gonna go for 150. I said, how much did Haynes King go for?
He went for it all with that last touchdown. Right up. Oh my God! Georgia Tech was just nasty word. I know we were over the century mark. I think he had 2 touchdowns.
He went for 156 and 2 touchdowns. I promise you, I have no. I'm not going back to find it, but I promise you, I told everybody he was going to do that. I said the good news is Haynes King is going to pull his hamstring. I said the bad news is he's going to pull his hamstring because he's running so damn much with wide open. That's exactly what he did. So facing and Dan Pierre, again, we don't know if he's going to play, but we're just going to pretend like he is right now. Athletic. Like he was one of those guys who ran for 1,000 last year at New Mexico. Like he can really run. So he makes quarterback run, which is Colorado's kryptonite, with gap schemes, pullers, Colorado's kryptonite, with really good offensive line. Colorado's it's a lot, man. So there's nothing that has told me that I should be confident from what we've seen on film from the start of the season to today.
All right. That's wow, man. I don't feel good about it neither, man. I just feel like it goes back to what we said. See, they act like they don't scheme for the team they're playing against, and I think that becomes a problem. So
always a problem.
It's gonna be all bad for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, the Bucks are two touchdown underdog. Okay, what specific offense or defense adjustments you think CP and the team might need to make for them to cover the spread or pull off the upset? Hey, if they did beat Iowa State, I mean, you're going to Utah homecoming week. I know the odds are stacked, but let's just say, right?
Well,
Is this
without watching
Salter's
the
Heisman
film,
game? Is this Salter's Heisman game? Is it, what did Cam Newton call it? The can this be a Salter?
the Heisman moment is when you up for the Heisman.
Okay.
And
You
unfortunately, what I don't like that about Heisman, I don't like that about anything. I hate that the Heisman has to be on a winning team.
oh
I don't care if you're 0-13. If you're the best player in college football, you need to be the Heisman winner. I don't care what the team. There is 120 people on that team. There is 50 support staff on that team. It takes so much for the team. The Heisman says you are the best football player. But I think this could be a really big game for him to shine. Now I can't speak specifically as far as why we talk. Make sure y'all get the likes up. I'm not playing it here. If we don't got 100 likes, I'm out. Tap into Patreon. Somebody said, you got so much money, but you be begging for Patreon subs. Why aren't you on the sideline? Told me your king wanted me on his sideline.
I know that birthday song we said after the whole No King weekend.
And it's so funny because they be thinking it's a joke. Like they don't think it. By now I would have been exposed for lying.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You said I called you and I'm easy to expose. Anyways, can't say specifics on what they need to do this week as far as specifically for Utah. Secondary. I don't even want to talk about defense yet. Let me mentally get there. Offensively, you have the wrong personnel in the game. I hear all the time out of that building is you earn your playing time through practice, etc. And I've never liked that for a couple reasons. One, you have guys that show up in practice, do all the stuff in practice, and then game time comes, they fold. You have DJ McKinney who body slams receivers in practice. We don't see that happen in the game. Like there's maybe Omarion Miller blocks great in practice and runs hard routes in practice. We don't see that in the game. So, like you can see things in practice that don't show up in the game. Give me the gamer.
Right.
Like, and that's hard for me to say. And I said that about Omarion last year when they were just talking about his routes. Because I said if he's going to just show up in games and just ball like this, then hey, sometimes you got to put that higher than
what you see in practice.
Yeah, then if somebody's balling in practice but not doing nothing in the game. But I think personnel needs to get addressed. Starting with running backs. Dallin Hayden should be the starting running back. I'll give you the key to victory right now, early in the week. You want to win this game? Give Dallin Hayden 25 touches.
You heard it here first.
25 right touches, not touches on 1st and 10 consistently when they know you're going to run the ball. Like that's why I hated what they did last game. First half, run on first, run on second,
then pass,
and then try to get it down the field pass. You're making life hell on your quarterback.
Right, it's not to get booed for no reason. I'm like, are y'all paying attention to the play calling? They made it as predictable as possible.
You're not getting positive yards on those early in the game. Then you're getting into pass situations where the defense knows you're passing. So now I'm changing my coverage. I'm adding more blitzers. Like I'm playing specifically for the pass versus getting into third and manageable. Third and manageable is 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6, where pretty much your whole playbook is there. When you get 39s and 3rd 10s, your whole playbook's not there. When you get better 3rd downs, 3rd and manageable, you can run on those downs. The defense can't just say, all right, we know they're passing, let's spin our ears back. So that the play calling was just atrocious last week. They stop pulling the backside tackle. You're going to get somebody murdered. You almost did last game. Stop doing that. It's in. If you guys want to know specifically, go watch the offensive breakdown that we put on YouTube. Stop doing that. And if you do that, don't do it 3 times back to back to back like you did last time because you got somebody popped in the mouth. I don't remember who it was. That has to stop.
Not a third time. Yeah, they were on it.
So, I mean, everything just comes down to coaching. Defensively, I don't know. Defensively, it's just like it's just outside of Keaton Wade and Tawfiq Wade right now. It's up in the air. Back to personnel. Keep starting Ben Finnis. He's earned the starting free safety position. He needs to keep starting.
He comes down and be sure of them tackles. You're right about that.
Yeah, but that's where I'm at on that. Sup, J-Shot better not be in here. No way he just said that. He in here? No, good. All right.
Who is one player on the Colorado defense besides DN that needs to have a career game Saturday for the Buffs to be successful?
Whatever linebacker is opposite Jeremiah Brown.
Oh, that's smart. So you're saying not Jeremiah Brown because you expect him to do what he's going to do. Use somebody.
No, it's not because I expect him to do what he's going to do. It's because if he gets a pull and he's to the front side and goes and boxes the pull, it's on the linebacker backside to spill the pull and be there to fit when the ball hits. You can do your job as the front side linebacker all the time, but if you do your job and nobody else is and they're just running free up the field, then it's over with. So I know he's going to do his job. So then it's dependent on the next guy to do theirs. Who do you got?
I was going to say safety, but you already said keep starting being finished because I was like, when we was watching this, the film breakdown, like, all right, Ben getting there, and Ben been tackling the way and it shows because way back when we was watching in the preseason, the practice videos, you was like, hey, Ben's gonna be the tackler because he fits up right, like he fits up, and he was meeting them in the alley even at the practice.
Yep.
And it shows in the game. He's probably one of the sure tacklers on the team, honestly. So. I'm thinking you keep Ben and you keep him with Tawfiq, and I like the odds.
Yeah, I agree. What's more likely for CU this year, 1,000 receiver or 1,000 running back? Neither. The season, how many games is left?
Yeah.
5? Right? 5 games left. I don't think anybody's at the halfway point. Yeah, I don't see either this year. Unless let me pull up the stats. Maybe I'm tripping.
Let somebody go just like
which is you got a Sincere Brown that can go for 300 at some point.
Yeah, you got to have like a few Brandon Hood games.
Yeah, they got
a few of those to get you a back to back. You know what I'm saying? Then you can put it on the table.
Yeah, so far they played 7 games. They got a receiver with 370, and they got a running back with 277. I'm no mathematician, but the math says it's not going to happen this season. Salter legacy game. I would love that if I trust the offensive coordinator. Yeah. Like I just want him to be out there in the right scenarios. That would be great. That would be great. But a bit by Coach Ryan would feed the generation. Ain't feeding no generation over here. That's not gonna happen. Oh, funny
man. Hard work.
I believe that, but I haven't watched it. Be able to say that for myself yet. I've not. What's good, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
Does not surprise me. Terrell Timmons, Terrell Timmons got to be starting. Please, please, please. He's earned it. Man, has he?
He definitely be blocking at least. If you don't want to change the plays, change the personnel.
I don't know who this is, but boy, you are funny. No under center runs or passes, which surprises me. Yeah. French, I don't think he's going to be next playing. I don't think so. If Big Q, who's Big Q?
The DT Quinton,
I ain't seen him stuff the run yet. Makari Vickers is not as bad as people think. He has to clean up his technique. That's what I want to clear up, which I've said forever. I said this to CT. I remember it. It was Will Shepherd getting a catch on 3-6 Mafia. or no, on Braden Keith last summer in practice. And CT's like, well, he's getting caught on. I said, that doesn't matter. What matters is from the snap of the ball to then. Like, getting caught on doesn't mean you're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Getting cooked means you're bad. Those are not synonymous. You can get caught on and be in great coverage and just need to clean up, squeezing receiver to sideline, etc. If I'm getting in and out of my break and the DB's 6 yards away, oh no, you getting cooked. I haven't seen that from him. I've seen him just not finish plays the right way. And that makes all the difference in the world, mainly to fans, because fans just judge off results. They
Right.
don't know the actual process to get there. Like, shoot, you could give up a corner could give up 150 yards in a game and really have a great game. They just didn't finish, but the press technique could have been great. The intermediate part of the route could have been great. They could have been a sit, and the receiver just keeps making 50-50 catches on him. But that doesn't mean he's trash or terrible. It's all catches given up are not made equally. All interceptions thrown are not made equally. All fumbles, none of that is all made equally.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Sincere needs touches. Especially we were just talking about, I don't think Sincere's got any tunnel screens, which we saw going crazy on those at Campbell. But then we see, never mind. Yeah, there's no reason to rotate that many receivers. Only time you rotate that many receivers as a team is if you're running just straight go routes. Like, you're doing a bunch of vertical concepts, which we know Colorado does not do. This a game for Q and Sincere to go crazy. Maybe.
We've been waiting for a while.
I was wrong about Terrell Timmons, but who would you bench at this point? Omarion. JoJo and Sincere can all hoop. Omarion doesn't give effort. I don't care what you can do. I don't like the effort in its route running. I don't like the effort in its blocking. I don't like the mannerisms and stuff he does with his body language. I don't like it.
You're the worst with
I'm
that.
not a coach. I'm a YouTuber. But if I was a coach, if I had accepted the job and Ben's I'd have called it out. Yeah, I'd fire day one for sure.
Do the Mario and Miller dance.
Like, yeah, like always, I hate it, man. I hate it. Would love to see Kylan Salter get some love.
Yeah, right. Hey, maybe him and Jeremiah Brown might be that one too.
Exactly. That's my issue. When some of the receivers are not getting the ball, it looks like they have zero interest in playing.
Yeah, they come off the line skipping.
I forgot about that. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah. Show me Braden Keith get in. Can't be doing worse than what we've seen.
Not at all.
Can't be.
Not at all. At this point, yeah. Hey.
Our videos popped up on Omarion Miller's live stream. I don't know what that means. Omarion be fainting before the catch. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen no jump balls to Sincere. Like,
I've seen, we haven't even seen no dedicated, at least 2 shots down the field. Like, he doesn't have dedicated Sincere plays in the playbook. That shocks me.
Okay. All right, what's the next question we got, CT?
Well, speaking of the offense, after an excellent performance in Week 7, what are your expectations for the offense against a strong Utah defense? Does the success depend more on the passing game or the revamped rushing attack? Even though you just said give down 25 carries and let it roll. But Prime likes to feed a lot of running backs. You're probably going to see, and if Jalen's back, then he's probably going to get his 6. Then Micah gets his.
Again, this isn't a question I can truly answer until we watch the film. Remember last year's film, Utah's DBs were sweet. Specifically, one of them, the tall one, he was 6'4". I don't remember who he was. A walking catch. I know one of them left. I liked him, Calhoun. Where'd he go? I feel like he might be in the SEC somewhere. Cameron Calhoun, maybe. But yeah, we'll get into the film. I'll be able to answer that better.
I take it. The final game in the toughest 4-game stretch of the season. Do you believe a 2-2 record through this brutal part of the schedule will be a success for Prime this year?
This was a brutal one? Yeah, I guess. I mean, shoot, Arizona might not be no slouch either.
Hey, everybody can see you ain't no slouch.
Yeah. Like
You
West
can't even
Virginia.
look at. We worried about West Virginia. We shouldn't even.
Yeah, I was about to say West Virginia's quarterbacks have been really bad,
Man.
but
Yeah,
they
what
have
about West
running
Virginia?
backs. The running backs have been injured as well, so West Virginia's just been going through it. But 2-2 record. Iowa State sucked, so I'm not even gonna put them in there. Like, they sucked. No, because you lost to TCU and BYU, both very winnable games.
Right, that's true.
Both
That's
games
very
that
true.
you
Both.
got outcoached on both. Outcoached on both. Scheme wise, you went into BYU thinking they ran cover 4. I just got outcoached, so now I can't say that. The only game that Colorado was lucky to be in was Georgia Tech. They had no business being in that game with Georgia Tech. If they played again, they would not be near Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech had what?
3 straight turnovers.
First 3 drives.
3 straight turnovers. I
Who does
thought
that
Georgia
to you?
Tech
You should
was
beat them
about
by
to
100.
cook. Yeah, 3 straight. I was like, oh, they about to be cooked. Nah, yep, that's tough.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that environment. You're going up to Salt Lake City. It's always a tough place to play. How much do you think the road environment will impact the team's performance, particularly coming out of the bye week? It means you're on the road. You're gonna be sluggish, or you're gonna be ready to play.
You know, them Utah teams don't play. I've never played against Utah.
Mm-hmm.
I played against BYU. I played at BYU. That thing is rocking. No alcohol, but they be rocking.
I ain't even know. Wow. Hey, that's totally different from the Tennessee game we went to, boy.
Yeah, no, I don't think BYU
Alcohol pours.
I do not think they serve alcohol, but that thing was rocking.
So you're gonna be rocking in Utah there. Yeah, Prime coming.
I expect it to be rocking. I can tell you though that Colorado's not anybody's Super Bowl anymore. Like, no, they're not looking at this game as the main one on their schedule. Like what happened in 2023. Yeah, those days are over. So yeah. Probably watches your content. I mean, hey, I know he getting paid. You send me a number and I tell you the things. At the end of the day, you got to do the things. But I have a lot of players reaching out right now, all across college football, that people have no clue. Some people might not even know their names, but for very big teams, you should watch, because everything that I say on here is legit football critique.
Yeah, they'll just watch, implement it. Just take the advice.
If he's watching Colorado content in general, that's fine. But please, YouTube, don't compare our content with nobody else.
Fix the algorithm.
It's not the same. Put us in our own separate. Please, don't refer nobody to us from over here. It's specific over here. It is specific. It's picking starters on position coaches. I am not sure. I don't know how they do it in Colorado. I do not know. -10.5. Who?
Yeah, see, unless the odds change if the quarterback is the starter for Utah is really out, but
yeah, I forgot about Tyreek's. I think he had pass interference week 1 and ain't been seen since.
Which, wow.
It's just cover 4 is nasty when they're cover 4.
Yeah, right. I can't stop cracking up about that.
And you saw it, like you could
that was the problem. Got it.
And I told
now it makes sense.
I said, just wait. You're running cover 4 meters against cover 2.
You want the tacos and you got hamburgers. I got it. Okay.
Dirty sodas, man. Just gonna be a Nebraska game again. I don't know, Busy. You and Patreon, so we're gonna find out very soon. I warned about that overnight. They said we beat this team last year.
Oh God. Not that again.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, you definitely not a Patreon. There ain't no way the Houston game should have got you mad.
You fell for the whole star production, huh?
What they say? What he say? He said Martin
Luther Staub.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train,